Minnesota Congressman Dean Phillips, also a member of the Problem Solvers Caucus. And, sir, good day to you. You voted against this COVID bill that was before you. How come?
Well, Bill, I voted against it because I believe it's a bill that's not going to go anywhere. And I came to Congress to get good work done. That's why I joined the Problem Solvers Caucus. You're probably aware that just a couple of weeks ago, we introduced a very thoughtful and bipartisan framework to come to a conclusion on this subject. Americans need help, small businesses, families, individuals. I worked with Dusty Johnson, my Republican colleague from South Dakota. We co-led a working group that came out with a plan that generated 25 Democrats and 25 House Republicans supporting it. So I'm on a mission to ensure we get it done. I spoke with the Speaker right before the vote, implored that we spend the next couple of weeks to do so. That's my hope and expectation, but I'm tired, frankly, of a Congress that is so focused on messaging on both sides, and rather than getting good work done. And with a split government, we have to be bipartisan, and I encourage my colleagues on both sides to start acting.
This is a big fat number, 1.5 trillion on Republicans. That's where they are apparently. 2.2 trillion on Democrats. Larry Kudlow told me yesterday on my program in the afternoon that we're in the neighborhood. He would not go further than that, but Nancy Pelosi and Steve Mnuchin talked for 65 minutes yesterday, so perhaps there's a deal to be made there. What do you make of the news events of the past 24 to 48 hours with the president, however, as to how that could get in the way of the COVID bill, of the election, of the debate schedule that is still forthcoming in the month of October? What are your considerations on that now, sir?
Well, Bill, my first consideration should be the consideration of every one of we 350 million Americans, which is we pray for the president's recovery. It doesn't matter our politics. I think my perspective on this president's leadership is well known, but this is not a day to litigate policy or could have, would have, should have. This is a day to pray for his recovery. Recognize that there are 200,000 people who have died so far. 7 million have contracted this horrific disease, and it's real. And my heart goes out to everybody suffering right now, and to the president and his family. As for the election, as for the COVID relief package, you know, my hope and expectation is we take a moment, we take a breath, we do some soul searching, and recognize if there's ever been a time for America to come together, find some common ground, be decent to one another, and get good work done on everybody's behalf, it is right now. So my hope is that we achieve a COVID relief plan here, a package in the next couple weeks. Unfortunately, the campaigns are going to be quite challenged here as we reach Election Day on November 3rd. But I just ask Americans, I ask the campaigns to bring out the best in America right now, because, boy, do we need it, and it's time that we show the rest of the world what we're all about.
Well stated. Thank you, sir. Dean Phillips, the Democrat from Minnesota. Nice to have you on our program today, and my best to you and your family.
Thank you, Bill.
Thank you, sir.